Done playing with his settings, Liu Cheng step up the combat dummy and you can practically feel the air gets heavy. It's not just testing the strength, it's testing 10,000 years of future evolution. One punch, that's all it takes. The screen flashes a blind blue as it connects, and the machine grounds like fighting for his life when the smoke lasts 3137. Let us sink in. The nobody from a week ago just dropped a battle power, a value that shouldn't even be possible for a student. He excelled. The steam literally running off his body. This isn't just a glove, this is a complex system override. He walks out of the testing room looking like he's just finished a light jog. The receptionist sees him and hits him with that how the little boy do energy. She asks if he's satisfied. Liu Cheng just gave hardest calm dangerous smile. Yeah, very satisfied. He walks past the elites without saying a word, leaving the receptionist cheering him on for his exam. She has no idea she just witnessed a monster being born, but of course the local prodigies have to chime in. Liu Cheng entered, the director's daughter and a loud smart sidekick. They see Liu Cheng playing clouds and immediately write them off. The poor study why the rich cultivate, they say. They really think money and resources are the only thing that matter in the macho door. The sidekicks start yapping about how Marshal Paris is the king and how Liu Cheng is just wasting his time. Liu Cheng even tells him not to compare himself to regular families. The irony is actually painful. They are here lecturing him on real power, while standing 2 feet away from the person who just broke the scale. They think he is a background character in their story, but they are about to realize they are just a bystander in his, and the look on their face when they finally see the score. That's gonna be priceless. Liu Cheng is still trying to play the constant senior role, lecturing the lab math on our resources and everything. She literally tells him not to celebrate tiny achievements just because he has money. But this guy is not even listening. He wants to see Liu Cheng test result, mostly just to prove his own hard work is better. He practically begging Liu Cheng to let him see the scores of the ordinary high schooler. Liu Cheng finally gives in. She feels was saying no more. Mediocre score will grant this guy ego. She walks over to the terminal, confident and ready to see basic number. The proctor hands over the tablet. Liu Cheng looks down. Her eyes lock on the name Liu Cheng, and then her brain just stops. Her eyes go completely wide. The color drains from her face. It's like she's staring into the sun. She's not just surprised, she's horrified. The loud mouth is so shocked he literally falls backward. He is on the floor, stumbling over his own feet, asking if the mansion is broken. He cannot accept what he's saying. But the staff member, the Dex, isn't laughing. She's dead serious. The mansion was checked yesterday. It's perfect. Liu Cheng goes TV, literally crumbling in her hands. She's staring at the screen, whispering to herself, "Are these the result? Really?" Realization hits her like a stroke. This isn't just a high school, it's an impossibility. Suddenly, the entire atmosphere at the center flips from cashew to code red. Liu Cheng isn't just curious anymore, she's desperate. She shouts in at the staff, demanding Liu Cheng address, his phone number, anything. But since it's not a member, they have nothing. She's not letting this go though. She's ordering them to contact every employee and hunt down every student in the area. They need to find him now because they just realized they let literally God walk right out of the front door. Liu Cheng is officially on a warpath. She is staring at the screen like her entire life depends on him, muttering Liu Cheng's name with a look that says you can't run, but you can't hide. The staff is sweating bullets, but Liu Cheng doesn't care. She looked in, she's finding him, even if she had to flip the whole city upside down to do it. Meanwhile, the man of the hour, Liu Cheng, is literally just chilling in the back of the taxi, completely oblivious to the chaos he left behind. The driver is having the time of his life, laughing and even offering to introduce Liu Cheng to his daughter. Like, bro, if you only knew you were chauffeuring a human shit code. Liu Cheng just plays cool, giving him that, yeah, definitely, smile while thinking about how much of handful this guy is. But as he hops out in front of his massive high-tech scraper, his mind is elsewhere. He realized that if he told the driver he was there for a level 2 martial arts certification, the guy wouldn't have thought it was straight up delusional. And honestly, most people would. He's standing in front of a martial arts association, the real deal. As he walks in, the vibe shifts immediately. He passes this guy who absolutely losing his mind because his combat power is lower than it was at home. The dude is literally on his knees screaming that it is impossible, while the people around him just shrug it off. Apparently, the association tech is just built different, is more accurate, more ruthless, and it doesn't care about your feelings. Most people would be terrified of that kind of precision, but Liu Cheng, he actually starts smirking. He's not worried about enough, he's excited. For the first time, he's going to see exactly where he stands against the rest of the world. He steps into the main hall looking like a regular student, but the energy in the room is about to get a very rude awakening. He walks up to the desk and you can just feel it. He isn't here just to take a test, he's here to break the scale. How much higher is his power going to be compared to the normal genius? Liu Cheng barely gets a word out before the receptionist shoves a form in his face and points him towards room 5203. Now, good luck, no welcome, just pure bureaucratic energy. But when he turned to the corner, he realized why she was so stressed. This isn't a test, it's a mosh pit. The line is massive, packed with measures, heirs, and geniuses, looking to prove that they're next big thing. Liu Cheng just sighs. Seriously, he came here to break the scale, not spend 3 hours making other people James sweat. But then the vibe in the room shifted. The guy next to him started whispering, and yeah, all eyes on one girl. She looks way too young to be here, like she's been in the classroom young. But look at her posture, look at her focus. The crowd is actually nervous because they know the real. If you're that young and you're this assessment, you're either lost or you're a monster. Even Liu Cheng is taking note. Most of these guys are in their mid-20s, but she looks even younger than he is. And then the heavy eaters start showing up. An absolute mountain of men pushing through the crowd like they're made of cardboard. He's not even trying to be mean. He's just so huge that everyone else is literally obstacles. People are stumbling, jaws are dropping, and hypes in the room is eating the fever pitch. Over in the corner, you've got guys celebrating just getting the application papers like they already won the lottery. Today is the moment I embark on the path of the martial artists. The energy is chaotic, everyone dreaming big, thinking that this is their origin story, but they have no idea. They're also confused on each other that they have not noticed the quiet kid in the back, and the one who isn't sharing, the one who isn't nervous, because while everyone else is here to start their journey, Liu Cheng is just here to end the competition. This tank of a man isn't just walking through the crowd, it's climbing the parts like he owns the floor. One guy gets a polite excuse me while literally being peeled out of the way by the hand and the size of a dinner plate. Look at his face in the crowd, total disbelief. People are whispering that this dude is bigger than 2 grown men combined, and honestly, they aren't exaggerating. But then things get spicy. One girl clearly didn't get the memo. There says more in this world. She starts shouting about first come first serve and standing in line trying to lecture this mountain of a man on basic etiquette. And for a second you think, okay, maybe she got a point, but then the staff member steps in and shut that down instantly. He can break the rules, the guy says, looking at the guy paperwork like it's just so cheat code, because this isn't just some gym bro, this is Zhao Qingfeng. He is here to take the test for level 3 martial arts. The entire room goes cold. You see the color drains from everyone's face. Level 3 at that age, that's not just rare, that's a geological event. Even the girl who was just screaming is now staring with a jaw on the floor, realizing he almost picked a fight with a human natural disaster. But look at Liu Cheng, while everyone else is losing their mind over privilege and strength, is just watching, no fear, no shock. He knows exactly how the wood works. In the world of martial arts, strength is the only currency that matters, and Zhao Qingfeng is about to show everyone exactly how rich he is. Zhao walks up to the testing machine like he's walking into his one living room. First up, the key blood value test. The crowd is leaning in, holding their breath, waiting to see the number that will break their brain. The girl is still trying to play it cool, acting like it's no big deal until it actually passes. But the tension in the air is thick enough to cut with a sword. Everyone is focused on the giant. They're all waiting for the explosion of power. They're all still ignoring the quiet kid in the back, and that's going to be their biggest mistake. The machine stops counting and the room just dies. A girl jaw hits the floor, her cool's act completely evaporated. She's looking at the screen like it's just told her the world was ending. And she's not the only one. People are literally screaming. It exceeds the standard in their heads. This shouldn't even be possible for a student, but we aren't done yet. Next up is the combat power test, and the room is only few savvy. This isn't just about blood value anymore, it's about raw destructive force. The big guy steps up. It doesn't just hit the machine, it creates a literally shockwave. Look at the panels, the impact is so violent, it's blowing people back. Students are scrambling, dunking for cover, screaming at him not to hit them. They look like a bomb went off in the middle of the gym, and then the number flashes. 10,831. The instructor face goes spells, is swaying back head, just looking at the radar. Amazing. Can barely get the words out. Zhao Qingfeng didn't just pass, he officially secured the rank 3 martial artist title. We are talking 30,000 yuan monthly allowance just for existing. He's standing there looking down on everyone like they're ants. The gap in power is so wide and disgusting to everyone else. Zhao is the gold, he's the peak, he's the only one that matters today. But wait, while everyone is busy watching the giant, our main character is still standing in the back completely unimpressed and is about to show them that rank 3 is just a starting point. The room is still shaking from Zhao rank 3 flex, and this girl is losing her mind. She's talking about walking weapon of destruction and how level 1s can even stand in the wind pressure of his fist. and then we span over our MC Liu Cheng, and he's just standing there with the most bold expression you have ever seen. Is this the level of a level 3? Bro, are you serious right now? The girl face says it all. She's looking at him like he actually insane. To her, it's just some random kid trying to act tough while everyone else is bowing down. She thinks he's pretending. Meanwhile, Liu Cheng is already walking up to the proctor like he's ordering a coffee. Can I take the tests next? No one else is in the line anyway. The proctor actually pauses. He's looking at this kid like, wait, you just saw the monster punch a hole in reality and you still want to go? He lacks the energy though. What enthuses him? He calls out the name Liu Cheng. He tells him to keep his heart rate normal. Standard advice for the blood value test. But Liu Cheng isn't just keeping it normal. He touched the sensor and the machine starts screaming. The number aren't just climbing. They are teleporting. The protocol eyes goes wide. The display hits 15.7. The entire all goes from who is this kid to absolute dead silence. This girl brain has officially exited the shot. 15.7 is blood full of herbal medicine. She's screaming because at 18 years old, that's not just high, that's a level 2 territory. Even this big guy that ran 3 monsters from before has to stop and look back. He's genuinely shocked. Finding a level 2 martial artist at 18 is like finding a unicorn in a backyard. The atmosphere just shifted. The nobody in the back just become the most dangerous person in the building. But I think highest blood value is the only thing Liu Cheng brought to this test. You haven't seen anything yet. Supervisor is literally chasing after him, trying to be the nice guy. He's telling Liu Cheng to relax, saying he can take as many tries as they want until he's happy with his score. But Liu Cheng, he doesn't even look back. He dropped the coldest line possible. Once is enough. The energy in the room shifts instantly. Look at his face. It's not just glowing. It looks like it's holding the miniature galaxy. This is a normal force. This is something that's entirely. Liu Cheng Feng is watching you from the side with that. Wait, what am I looking at face? And even the girl's eyes are practically popping out of her head. Then due to silence, Liu Cheng let it fly. The impact doesn't just hit the mansion, it shatters the entire concept of the test. We are talking spider web cracks across the reinforced glass and lightning arcing everywhere. The crowd is frozen. The big guy from before, his smug smile officially deleted. The machine struggles to even process what just happened. The screen flickered, the number are jumping, and the supervisor can barely stutter out the result. 15,709. The room isn't just quiet anymore, it's dead because Liu Cheng didn't just pass the test, he just broke the scale. But if you think the numbers are the most shocking part of this, you're dead wrong again. The numbers is just screaming off the screen. Liu Cheng exhaled and you can see the steam. His body is basically a human engine that just redesigned. If you think about the breakthrough, the star power and the briefing thickness, the mass is simple but terrifying. His combat power doesn't just go up. It's hard to 10 times the standard level. He's standing there with a small dangerous mech, wondering if this is just the beginning of what martial arts can really do. But the examiner, this man is having a full-blown midlife crisis. He stutters out a congratulations for passing level 1, but then he catch himself. No wait, your strength completely surpassed level 2, it exceeds level 3. He's looking at Liu Cheng like he's holding a live grenade. I can't even invalidate you right now. He's shouting, practically vibrating with hype. He promised to report this to the head of association immediately, screaming that the world cannot bury a genius like this, and then he just bolts. This man is running down the way like his life depends on it, leaving Liu Cheng standing in the middle of the trash testing room. Liu Cheng is just confused at this point. Does that mean I can go home now? Or he doesn't get to finish that sentence. The temperature in the room drops, the shadow looms over him, massive, oppressive, and smelling like pure power. Liu Cheng looks up and his relaxed expression vanishes. Do you have something to tell me? It's the big guy. His eyes are glowing with golden pituitary light. But before Liu Cheng can even move, a massive hand rushed down, hovering right over his head like a claw. The pressure is insane. This isn't a test anymore, this is a confrontation. And if you want to see what happens when the strongest monster in the room finally meets his match, you're going to have to wait for the next one. And if you enjoyed this, kindly support me by subscribing and turning on your notification. And if you like this kind of story, there's a link in the description, please do check it out. Thank you. I'll be with you.